We're live. Now we can discuss. Now we can discuss. Yes, we are a little
What?
bit early today, but oh well. We have an important discussion to start off our session with.
Wyverns are animals.
I am strongly inclined to disagree with you
Why?
because they are quite clearly given the dragon class of creatures, so they are treated as such.
Sure, but they are not intelligent. They aren't sentient. Thus, they are animals.
I think there's
They
like a
are
certain
the-
intelligence value you have to be considered an animal. I
They
don't
are
know
the-
if I don't know what wyverns have. Not off the
They
top
are-
of my head.
Give me a second. Wyvern stats 5e.
I'll pull up my monster manual too. After I finish getting everything set up over
They
here.
have an intelligence of -3.
Okay, so what is that, a 4?
A 5.
Okay, 5.
They are animals.
Okay.
They're the
Uh,
draconic equivalent of a gorilla.
I'm not sure they're the draconic equivalent of a gorilla. But I understand where you're coming from, but I'm heavily inclined not to agree with this particular statement.
Why?
I'm going to grab I learned from one session. I still need my session notes. But I have everything right here because I've learned from my mistakes. And
Okay,
someone
so
has
just
left
to
my
make
door
sure,
open.
a wyvern does count as a dragon.
Hold on. I'm not wearing the cloak
I
of
don't
the DM.
know why I'm so irrationally mad about this.
Hold on.
Because
Hold on. Wait. What's the
wyverns
spell?
are human beings.
This is DMG. I don't want that. What was the spell called, Acrocia?
The spell is absorb elements.
I mean the talk with animals one.
Oh, the talk with animals one? Okay, let me find that one real quick. Talk with animals. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts during the duration.
Ah, there it is.
The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You may also be able to persuade a beast to perform an action or a small favor at the GM's discretion.
Okay. So because it specifically says beasts, I'm inclined to say no. You cannot use it to talk to wyverns.
Okay.
I can't. I don't. I just don't
Incidentally-
understand.
Acrocia, it does not say that wyverns have a breath attack.
Crap.
I
That's good.
don't.
It'll be useful for later anyway. It might be useful for later.
I. I really just fail to understand.
Well,
Why?
I have now officially done my 3 spells that I want.
That's such a missed opportunity. That could be so cool. Like talk to the wyvern to tell it to stop being a dick.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
According to the limitations of the spell, all you could do is ask it where the stuff is, really.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm eating crackers. That's why my
Yeah.
mouth is being weird right now. I'm also not wearing the robe of the DM right now. If you guys could get into the Roll20 game, that'd be awesome.
Okay, hold on. I accidentally opened more than one window. I'm also trying to get
Sorry. Right now I'm being angry.
I'm sorry. Right now, my current state is angry.
No talk me. I angry.
I will talk to you as much as I please, sir.
Says the rat bastard who won't won't let us talk to the wyvern.
Says the rat bastard who is going to put on the robe of the DM and close my door.
Frustration builds.
Once
Okay,
more, I am
so
returned.
thank you for joining us today.
I haven't put on the robe yet. Sorry, what?
Is Toaster joining us, or does he
Yeah,
not know?
Toaster's joining us. We still have about 7 minutes until we actually start the game.
Yeah,
I just
no,
chose to start the stream early because we had a
funny.
we were having a fun discussion.
Yeah, about how stupid it is that you can't talk to the wyvern.
I mean, what would it even? It wouldn't be able to say much anyway. It doesn't have a comprehension of language, so it'd just be like hungry.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
It'd just like
Not
tap
wrong.
itself on the chest and say hungry.
Eat that guy.
Eat.
Hungry.
It might tap itself, say hungry, and then tap you and say eat. They're not smart.
God, I didn't remember my password for freaking
One
Roll
moment.
20.
One
Hold
moment.
on, I gotta reset my password.
I am irritated, enraged, and wish to smack just a random person in the ass with a battle axe.
What?
I'm going to go outside with a battle axe and slash someone in the ass. I'm going to cut someone's ass off.
Well, don't go inspiring crimes. That's no good.
What crimes am I inspiring?
I don't know. What if someone takes a battle axe and slashes somebody's ass off because of what you said?
I can't be blamed.
Yeah,
It's
you
their
can.
fault. It's their fault for deciding to do it. Not mine.
That decision is entirely up to a lawyer.
It's not my fault they decided to take the advice of some random ass online.
This is
It's
practically
wrong.
true.
the hell do you mean practically?
I would have a hard time convicting you of that, but that's just me. I don't know. There's a lot of weird, including weird
Much
going on
weird.
with my robe of the DM.
I can only imagine a courtroom, like a courtroom battle of like someone being the judge, someone being the lawyer.
You see, Your Honor, it was entirely because it was a picture. It does not matter. It is. I'm going to let you draw your own blank. Fill in your own blanks. And hello.
Better not have started already.
We're just shooting the shit. So the game hasn't started, but the stream has.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way. One moment.
I get the plate.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured, given the fact that you're handing me a tortilla of some unknown substance.
It's tuna mixture.
Oh,
Imagine if I said peanut butter and jelly and you took a bite.
this is not peanut butter. Just get that disgusted, awkward look of this is not peanut butter.
Or jelly.
Good, now I can eat something besides crackers on stream.
Did you go talk to her
For some reason, I can't log in to
Did you
freaking
talk
Vault.
to her sister about the popcorn thing?
No, because I was already in stream.
Okay, good.
Guys, I have an issue. I can't log into Roll20.
Be upset because I mentioned to her
I don't remember the password.
every time she intends to make popcorn because most of us would like to eat something different.
Oh, that explains why she kind of left in a huff.
I don't know why she can't take criticism though.
So you're having trouble getting into Roll20 there, Crosha?
Oh,
Yeah, because it's not letting me in. I don't remember the password. It's not letting me reset it.
I would just follow the password recovery link then.
I know. I am resending the email. I am going to my email. Right. There you go, my password's changed, finally.
Hooray!
Oh, sweet mother of Christ, it finally worked.
Oh. Alright. You know, one of these days I'm going to actually run a D&D game in person. And my players are not going to know about the robe of the DM until the moment they see it. So they'll just suddenly have their DM walking in in a sort of cultic monk robe. Really awkward to try and if you were trying to convince their parents that it was not in fact a cult at that point.
Yeah, at that point I think it'd be a bit difficult.
But oh well.
Okay, anyways, so...
It is almost 7:30. Oh, it is 7:30. It is 7:30 Central Time, and you guys know what that means.
Did you see a link to your YouTube
It
video?
means I don't have my notes scattered in the optimal arrangement yet, so we have to wait another 2 or 3 minutes for that.
Can you send me the link
In the
for
meantime,
the previous stream?
Toaster, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot hear Toaster.
I can hear him.
Try again, Toaster.
If he can hear me, it's
Why
on you.
can I not hear you? Can anybody else hear Toaster?
I can...
Hello.
No.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Try again.
Ring, ring.
Okay, Toaster?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured out what the problem was. I have this little fob thing on my audio cable, and I bumped it. So the stream volume went... So my input volume went crazy low. And it does this on occasion. So that was entirely my fault.
Can you send me the link to the previous session? 'Cause I want to check something out. And I mean the session that has like Roll20.
Okay. Okay. I'll throw it at you via Discord in just a second. Here you
Also,
go.
if that is no longer canon, you should probably remove it.
Probably. So, whatever the case, we have recap to handle.
I handled it there.
It has been 4 weeks.
Yes, it has.
Yes, it has, and we spent the first part of the stream arguing about whether wyverns were animals or not.
Yep. I don't think we
I
ever
wasn't
got a
there.
defined answer for that. Now that I think about it. Wait a minute.
I'm the neutral party.
Does that mean that if you ate a wyvern, it would be vegan?
No.
Wait, what?
Probably no more than a succubus would be.
Yes, just go to my books.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
question.
I shall now eat a succubus. Like,
If you
cut
ate,
it up into pieces and eat it.
If you ate Poison Ivy from DC Comics,
You would die.
that be cannibalism?
You would die.
Very quickly. But yes.
No.
But no.
I don't think it would classify as cannibalism because at that point she's more plant than anything.
Here's how. You know what I would do with her? I would use her as kindling. I would put her in like a dry ager for like a week, and then
I'm gonna play Kangaroo.
shove her on a fire. Did you know what a dry ager is?
Not exactly.
Kinda, yeah.
Uh, Dry aging is a thing done on steaks, where you shove them in the fridge or you shove them into a cold environment for like a month.
Yeah,
Hey, okay, cool.
that sounds about right.
And it gives the steak more flavor and creates a bark. Now, I wonder what would you do? What would happen if you did this to a plant?
It'll shrivel up and
You know, I,
probably mold.
Anyhow, how are we doing on that recap?
wait, there's a recap.
Yeah, we're trying to do the recap right now.
Okay, well, because the last session didn't happen completely, I heard that we were going to start off with Mosquito Man has already run off, and you guys are just going to wake up.
Yeah, you guys are just waking up outside Neverwinter.
The time before that, we found the Kenku that had been utterly devoured or messed up, even like a piece of a beak. We saw some prints from a flying beast.
And
And we started off going towards where I assume Stern would be. But then we stopped at this other place beforehand along the tower. Bulwark tried to intimidate kind of Mosquito Man into believing, hey, I've gone through war too, stop being an idiot. And Mosquito Man's like, dude, this ain't war. Also, you haven't seen war. I've seen chambers. And
it wasn't so
he
much
was
that he
not
was trying
happy.
to intimidate, more just trying to say, "Hey, don't be
No.
a dumbass."
But the thing is, to Mosquito Man, it felt like you were trying to force him into. Thing is, you just need to think about the scenario before we get there. I'll just say that blatantly.
Yeah.
Like, think about what you, Crochet, everyone has done, and what Mosquito Man has done, and how he's reacted to everything. Just think about that. Anyway, they all went to a tent, and then Mosquito Man decided to sleep along the wall, even though there's a slight drizzle, and they wake up. Mosquito Man's gone. He's been gone for hours, and that's where we are.
So yeah, in that morning,
Mosquito Man.
anyways, hold on one
He's
second.
gonna do dumbass.
So
He's
yeah,
smarter
you guys
than you.
you guys wake up the next morning. It has been a relatively restful sleep. Relatively, it's a bit damp. It was a bit damp. A little bit of rain last night.
All right.
But apart from that, an overall restful night. Please feel free to draw shit.
Damn, that's some really well drawn shit.
I'm just gonna make myself full HP considering I have no idea what happened last
Yep,
time.
you guys had a long rest, so you guys should be at full health, full everything. The only thing of any minor concern is the absence of the Mosquito Man.
Yep.
So
Just
now
like,
I'm waking up
where'd
in
he
the
go?
morning. Waking up in the morning. Big yawn.
Waking up in the morning.
Imagine my character having a mix between Rivali and maybe a mix between Rivali's voice from Breath of the Wild and freaking
All right.
you know, like a mix between mine and Rivali's voice for some reason.
Okay.
Just like, where'd Mosquito Man go? Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
do?
I'm going to go look around, see where the mosquito man is. If he's not anywhere nearby, I'm going to assume he left us behind.
Yeah, okay. Roll a perception
Yeah.
check, please.
Gladly. So it's just D20.
Yep.
I have rolled a 9.
Okay. Do you have any modifiers on that?
Let me check. Perception is +3, so
Okay.
12.
You don't see any signs of the mosquito man anywhere nearby.
I say, dang it, he left us behind. We have to catch up to him quickly before he dies.
I do believe we should do our best to catch up to him before he does something that'll get him killed.
Indeed. Let us go.
And I just follow him.
So yeah, we're making our way towards the town I cannot remember the name of.
So you guys are hanging out at Neverwinter right now, but Thunder Tree was where Stern was hiding out.
Yeah.
So to that end, you begin your quest to the east. How fast do you want to be taking this quest?
Can't I draw?
Are you selecting the paintbrush?
Yes.
You guys could draw last session, couldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so how fast would we be able to go if I cast Longstrider while we were moving at top speed?
I mean, you still don't know exactly where I am, though.
They have a
We know
they have a
exactly where
general
the
idea.
crap you're.
They have
We
a
know
general
we have a
idea.
general idea of where you're going.
Okay, Long
we at least have a-
Strider.
You're such a creature, its target speed is increased by 10 feet until the spell ends, which lasts for an hour.
Yep, so now I'm just looking at travel.
How many times would I be able to use that within the day?
Since it's how many times can you cast a first level spell?
Right up. I'm going to assume it says 3. I don't
Okay.
actually know where I look for this kind of thing.
How many? Okay.
I have 3 spells.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You've got 3 shots on that. It
Okay,
lasts,
yeah.
It lasts for an hour, and I'll give you plus 1 mile per hour.
Okay. So, how far do we end up traveling? Because I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, so in your first hour, let me find a map of the area. Oh wait, I can throw you guys at this too, so I don't have to flip through my book all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Except that I'm also not on the map. There we go. Okay, so you guys, like I said, are all the way over by Neverwinter. There we go. You guys are all the way over by Neverwinter. In each of these hexes is about 5 miles. So you get to about here. Wait a minute, I can draw circles. So
Why can I draw with my mouse but not my tablet?
oh, so you guys are Elephant Team is about here.
But I hated how these freaking.
It's where?
Just a
Yeah,
little
like, I'm
bit to
not-
the east of Neverwinter. You guys are about where that purple circle is. I could have chosen a much better color.
Yep.
I did not.
I can see it though.
Here,
I do not see it.
here, have an orange dot there.
I still don't see the dot.
Purple with orange.
It's
You know I'm blind. You know I'm blind as crap.
okay. So we have at least some visual
So
aid.
just
So you
no,
guys
like straight
are
up,
hanging
like
out.
straight up. I do not see it at all.
Oh.
Oh, okay. There we go. Now I see it. It took a while. It took a while.
Alright.
Now I'm seeing it. Now
Okay.
I'm seeing the arrow drawn.
Right. So in the meanwhile, while you guys are, is there anything that Desert Eagle's doing to help expedite this travel?
I mean, I could just start flying. 50 feet of travel. Flying speed.
I don't really know what I could do, to be honest.
Well, you could try. Well, I'll think on that, and we'll cut to Toaster.
All right.
Toaster.
Yes.
For a bandit hideout, this place is very quiet.
That's suspicious.
We are not going to use the
Um,
tactical map for the town, by the way,
Okay. I'm
simply
going.
because that things just got too chaotic.
Okay. I'm going to.
Although
We
that-
abused the privilege.
Because Mosquito Man is actually like a stealth kind of fighter, he's gonna check out the place. He's gonna case it.
Okay, so are you going into the town to do this, or are you just skirting the outside?
Skirting the outside, maybe even going a little bit in between like some of the houses and stuff and peeking in. But just being stealthy.
Okay, hold on. I have an idea. I am going to. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to draw a perimeter around Thunder Tree. It is not centered. Okay, so we'll say that's about a 5-mile radius around Thunder Tree, and you're going in and out of various buildings on the outskirts.
Yeah, just trying to spy any reason why.
Okay.
Because I don't want to just announce my presence if it's undesirable.
Okay then. So as you're creeping into the town, as you're creeping into the town, especially near one of the southern buildings, you hear a sort of song being played on sticks.
Interesting.
It's a very cheery and very fast song, but it's being played on sticks.
I'm gonna look into it.
Okay, give me a moment. You know, one of these days I am actually going to just go through a module with my monster cards and just gather all of the things I need before a session. I am an idiot, however, and a procrastinator. I'm working on it. I'm recovering. W comes after R, doesn't it? I'm literate. I should know this.
Yeah, especially if you're an English major.
I think I claimed to be an English major, but ended up being a more literary major. I do not want the Tarrasque. Yes, there are 30 Tarrasques. No, damn it. Well, fine. We'll use the actual module. Yeah, so what you see in there as you're looking at at first you think it's a bundle of sticks. Until you realize that this bundle of sticks is in fact the source of the noise. And you realize very quickly that this is not a song they are playing. This is the sound of them tearing some poor corpse apart and just sinking their roots into it. I'm really curious about what you guys are drawing.
What do you think I'm drawing?
All right.
I'm trying to figure out how to
Use the
scroll
paintbrush tool. Also, you can middle click and then you can just sort of drag your mouse a little bit to navigate the page faster. So yeah, there's a group of these dead shrub things. It looks like they're eating this corpse.
I'm not gonna touch them. Is there a sign, like, when I've been patrolling this whole area, have I seen any sign of, like, people rushing away?
Could you roll a stealth check on those twig blades, please?
Hold on. I have to open my thing I've been drawing. So let's see my stealth. Dexterity.
I should have the dice thing open. Hey, that works.
That worked.
Yeah, so neither of them notice you. Just kind of slip in, just kind of slip by, poke your head in, and slip out. Neither of them seem to notice. They just continue making their steak noises. So meanwhile, Crochet and Desert Eagle, you guys have Crochet. Your spell has worn off at this point,
Yeah, I know.
but you guys have arrived just outside the perimeter.
So I have currently used one spell slot.
Yeah, you've used one spell slot.
Okay, cool. So we've reached the outskirts of town.
Yeah, and you guys have reached the outskirts of town. You are actively looking down on this. Damn it.
Only we had a telescope or something.
Yeah, you're actively looking down on this rather ruined town. Now that we got a little bit better lighting. You aren't here anymore. You know what? There's an easy way to do this. There's not. I don't know where the eraser is. Oh, there's the eraser. Found it.
Congratulations, you found.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh wow!
It's becoming a. Let's not turn this into a Baldi's Basics game.
Wow. Zombies.
Anyhow, so you guys are looking down into the town of Thunder Tree, or rather the ruins of Thunder Tree, since there really isn't much of a town left.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Nearly all of the buildings have been overtaken by nature. The few that are still standing are really on the north side or far side from where you guys are standing. Although there is a what is that? Damn it. There is a relatively well-maintained house.
Relatively what?
There is a relatively well-maintained house looking structure.
Relatively.
Not too far from where you guys are. And you have noted that there is definitely something flitting around on the other side of town at the moment.
Okay, how far away is that?
All the way on the other side of town, so that would be over 120 feet.
Okay, just to make sure, I think. So that's within a mile. I'm going to.
Yeah, it's within a mile. All of you guys are at Thunder Tree right now.
Primal awareness. Is it a dragon?
No, that's way too small.
Crap.
Wait a minute. What does primeval awareness do?
As an action, you expend one ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level of spell slot, to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or up to 6 miles if you're in favored terrain. This feature does not reveal the creature's location or number.
You are sensing a dragon.
I am not happy. I am not a happy camper.
You are sensing that there is a dragon nearby.
And I am not a happy camper because now I am aware that there's a dragon and I am scared.
Better not to be caught unawares.
Exactly.
I mean, it's better to know that we can shit our pants in the face of a giant monster the size of 12 men.
Anyways, I alert the elephant that there is a dragon nearby. I do not know where though.
There's a fucking what now?
There is a dragon. I do not know what kind. There is one nearby. At least within a mile.
That is very convenient. Oh, by the way, if you couldn't tell, that is entirely sarcastic. This is fucking awful.
Okay, what?
Just like, yes, I am very well aware that that was sarcasm.
May we pray that we do not end up having to fight that dragon. But we absolutely are going to end up fighting that dragon. I know it.
100%. It's basically guaranteed.
All right. So, Toaster, your little expedition around Thunder Tree has yielded a number of lovely results. Mostly that all of these towns are mostly that all of the buildings are inhabited by some form of denizen. Almost all of which horribly unpleasant.
Any signs of like rushed leaving?
There are signs of rushed leaving, but everything here is so old that this could have happened any amount of years ago.
Oh.
So, yes, people did leave this place in a hurry, but that was a long time ago.
Have I seen anything more recent?
Yeah, there's like a faint hint of laughter on the wind every so often. And chattering that you haven't been able to quite make out.
Okay. I'm going to... Because Mosquito Man is casing the place, these are nature spirits, right?
The twig blights?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're nature spirits, per se, but...
To Mosquito Man, they are probably nature spirits.
Yeah.
Angry ones. Okay.
Very pissed ones.
Okay. Knowing Mosquito Man and his answer to everything, I'm gonna take some of the alcohol that he's been saving.
Okay.
I'm gonna light it up, and I'm gonna burn a building and not be there. I'm gonna toss that thing from on top of a.
Oh boy,
on top
let's
of
see
a
how this
building,
ends.
And
Okay,
I'm
so...
gonna throw it
This is
at
gonna
another
be fun.
building. So
Okay.
light something on fire like 4 buildings away. There'll be a.
Okay, so...
hopefully.
Let's see how this ends.
So, what side of town do you want to be on? Like, north, south, east, or west side?
I honestly don't know what the town looks like. I have no idea. I want to be more on the outskirts so that I start it more on the inner part.
Oh, you want to be more on the inner part. Unfortunately, there are no buildings in the middle of town. The closest thing to the middle of town is a tower where you've been hearing most of the laughing and chattering coming from, and then a couple of buildings that are mostly absorbed into the growing forest.
Okay, I'm gonna burn one of them that I know that there's some entities in there, but I'm gonna try to be hidden.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to be on top, pressed against the roof of another building,
Okay.
pretending I don't exist.
Go ahead.
Actually, I don't know why Mosquito Man, he finds angry spirits, so he's like, you know what, piss it off more.
You know what? Go
But,
ahead
you know-
and roll a stealth check, actually.
Okay. I have to open my thing again. So. Dexterity. Ha! Perfect.
Nice. Okay, so as you're walking into what is very clearly an abandoned smithy, you kick something. It could have been anything. It could have been anything given the levels of rust and such on the item. However, as it goes spinning off, you become aware of two shapes slowly pulling themselves up off the ground from the ashes.
Spawn. Lovely.
Wonderful.
You have not started the fire.
We didn't start
I'm
the
starting the
fire.
fire. I'm starting the
We
fire.
didn't
Right,
I'm
okay, right where you are right now.
start.
right on the ground where they are coming up. I'm throwing it and running.
Roll for initiative.
Okay. Hold on. That's
We
just
didn't
D20,
start
right?
the fire.
Yeah, just a d20 plus your initiative modifier, which would be the same as your dexterity.
Hold on.
Perfect, I can
Okay,
actually see
I
the
need
map
to get
now.
my modifier. What's my modifier? Let me find it.
Wait, can I delete other people's drawings?
Okay, so it's a
can.
3.60. Okay, so I have a 20 initiative, basically. Slightly more than 20.
Okay. So yeah, you're definitely going first.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Fuck him up, mosquito face.
Oh yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
Hit him.
Go, go.
Do something.
Smack him over the
Kill.
head with a Molotov cocktail. Kick
Yeah.
off their dicks. Turn them
Literally
into
throwing
helicopters.
fire at them.
Okay.
It's
Sorry,
like that,
Diggle, what did
it's
you
like
say?
that CSGO call out. Throw on fire. When-
Worst
Okay.
case scenario, I beat them
Um,
to death with a human leg.
Roll to hit, please.
What? D20 again?
Yeah, D20, same as normal. I am trying to figure out what all hit dice this weapon would do.
11.
Yeah, that'll hit. So,
and
and you were throwing a Molotov.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to aim for like the area in between them to get both of them, not just the
Okay,
one.
so
I'm not messing with these things.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Okay, you go ahead and roll 1d4, and I'll go ahead and roll 2d6.
Okay.
It's not against each other.
I can't see it. There's something in between that. Hold on. What did I roll?
It looks like a 3.
Okay, I literally can't see it behind people's names.
All right, and now
What was it? Okay, it was a 3.
versus.
Pretty decent for a D4.
Yeah. Okay, so you've revealed something very unfortunate about this inn. It seems that even if you hadn't done much and this inn were still operating, there would have been a fire.
This is good!
As between the two zombies, as they're pulling themselves up from the ashes, you manage to catch the Molotov you throw. Not only spreads out across the ground, but manages to catch one of the rafters, and the fire quickly begins burning its way up.
This is good. I'm still getting out of here.
Yeah, the zombies are lurching towards you, but they're still too far away to actually hit you.
I'm disengaging.
Yep. Okay.
I'm getting out of there, and I'm going to disengage, make sure I don't run into any of those walking
Okay.
tree people, and
All right.
I'm gonna climb a tree or something.
All right then.
But the
So,
trees might betray me. Is the tower stone?
the tower on the other side of town is in fact stone. Crosha, Deagle, you are watching Mosquito Man rush out of a slightly smoking building.
I'm headed to the stone tower. The trees will betray me. I'm headed to the tower.
Okay.
You know
This
that
is
seems.
Mosquito Man.
You know that seems about right.
Okay, question.
I gotta
What up?
play my character as insane. He is.
So, you mentioned there was a nice looking house here.
There's a nice looking house on the west end of town, so it's not too far away from you guys.
Okay, can I tell the elephant that I'm going to go over there real quick, see what's going on, and then come back? AKA I'm rolling stealth.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm guessing. All right.
Okay.
Well, I got a 10, and then my modifier is +5, so...
Nice. Okay, so you're able to successfully sneak over to this. I wouldn't say it's nice, but it's at least in decent repair building. And you just hear
Deal.
Yeah.
You just hear what?
Voice
snoring.
aggression.
Oh,
Oh.
snoring.
Yeah, there's just snoring on the inside of this on the inside of this well-repaired building.
That's a good sign.
So what kind of materials is this house made of?
It's made of old stone, and interestingly enough, seemingly natural wood. Like, this is wood that looks like it has not been cut into the shapes to build a house, but rather grown into that shape.
Can I light it with a torch?
Why would you?
Can I light
Light
it
it.
with a torch?
light it even more on fire?
No, this is a completely different building.
This is a different building.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm asking if I can, not that I'm going to.
It's made of wood. Conceivably, it would burn.
Okay, I just suspect that it wouldn't burn effectively.
It would probably burn effectively. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna
Well, if the tree's alive, it
I'm gonna
probably
set a
would burn.
trap. I'm gonna set a trap.
Okay. Where do you
I
want to
have
set this
rope.
trap? There
I'm
are
setting the trap.
there are two entrances to this building that you've noticed so far. One is to the north. It's sort of like a side door, and the other is in the front with a worn but very much nature reclaimed path.
Okay, so I'm going to use my rope and 2 torches at each door. If
Okay.
anyone tries to open the torches are gonna fall over, and the house is gonna burn.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's if anyone opens the doors, and if they're unlucky enough, congratulations, you just got whacked with a torch.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Gotcha. I keep rolling it on D&D Beyond. I'm just rolling here. A 7, then plus a 5, so that's 12.
Okay.
This is very unfortunate.
There's a voice. Huh? What?
I can imagine they just woke up to the sound of me grunting as I accidentally grunting as I'm tying a rope.
Yep.
Around a torch above the entrance.
Desert Eagle. While your friend is laying traps around a house, what are you doing?
I'm just looking around this town. What do I see? Just from a overall look.
Well, it's a fairly neglected town. It's dilapidated beyond regular use. There's this general unpleasantness in the air, and including the vague hint of a laugh on the wind every now and then. It just doesn't feel like a happy place.
I'm going to be very upset if I find out that the guy I just woke up was the guy we were supposed to kill.
I think it's quite funny. Imagine weren't you burning down his house?
I don't
I mean-
think
That's why
fire
it's on-
would work
that's-
very
that's-
well on a
Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dragonborn. Fire's not going to do much, but at least he won't have a house.
Okay, so
Again-
is that all
again-
you're doing then, Deagle?
I'm gonna look around to see if I can see if there's anything just inside the town.
Perception
Or
check, please.
charging it. Alright. How do I roll a thing?
There should be a widget on the left side of the screen.
It would look like a D20 dice.
Like,
You
I can
just
do
hover
this.
your mouse over it, and
I
you'll see a
can
menu
do
pop
this.
up, and you can just go down and see D20.
Yeah, just give me a second. I gotta find out what this guy's perception plus perception is. Okay, plus 3. Oh, hey, 22.
Hey. Okay, so your perception check reveals a number of zombies who are just kind of laying in wait in most of the buildings. Some twig blights who are now dancing around a corpse. And as you're approaching the watchtower where Mosquito Man is headed, rather quickly, you catch a very, very brief bit of conversation.
Can I make out what it's saying?
Yes, you can.
Alright, what's it saying?
Yes. I know that the guard captain is going to be a little bit of an issue, but I can resolve that. After all, I know where he lives. I know where he's sleeping, and I think I'll pay him a little visit tonight. So don't worry, I've got everything handled up here. Go have your fun. Now, what to do with you, little feathered ones?
Oh god, no.
Oh, they're about to have a bad time. Oh no.
Meanwhile, Toaster, you have
Sir.
just arrived at the door as this final statement is being said.
Did I hear that?
You heard the last statement.
I am going to bust in a blind rage because this is Mosquito Man.
Okay.
He has no chill. He thinks it's his brain. And he is going to slam it open, shout, "Birds! You took my birds!"
There's a man in a black mask and a sort of cultic robe just sitting behind a table who looks
As soon
horribly shocked by the whole situation. I don't have your
taking
birds.
I'm taking initiative and I'm throwing a bloody block of cheese in it.
Roll the hit,
Actual-
please.
I'm gonna do it. I'll probably miss her
Roll it
horribly
in
because
the roll it in the
this
chat.
happens.
Roll it in the
No.
chat.
17.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Someone just busts into your house and then throws a block of cheese at you.
He has my birds,
Yeah.
as
Okay.
far as I'm aware.
Oh wait, this is an improvised thrown weapon. What's your modifier? Well, what's your dexterity modifier?
Dexterity modifier. 3.
Okay. So you throw this cheese. This guy, like, he looks like he was in the middle of like a Scrabble game or something. Well, not a Scrabble game, a word search or something. Looks up. And then immediately takes a slightly stale block of blood-covered cheese to the face. You hear a crack as he falls back and hits the floor and just does not move.
Did you just kill him?
Mosquito Man is pissed. I'm gonna calmly close the door, lock it, and I'm gonna mess that guy up. I'm gonna find a belt or anything. I'm gonna tie him up and interrogate him,
Okay.
if possible, if he's not dead.
This man's head is kind of leaking onto the floor. Like, it's not even blood. It's like some other liquid just pouring out of a crack in his skull.
He's
Okay, then
leaking-
I'm not touching him.
he's-
I don't know what's coming out of him.
he is
I'm looking
dead.
for the birds. I'm looking for the birds. Wait.
Yeah, you don't.
See, I can't even drink my hot chocolate.
The cheese! The cheese!
I'm looking for the birds.
There's a sound in the other room. Looks like I'll have to tend to you little ones later.
Oh, heck no. Mosquito Man is not having that.
One of the servants just got smacked by a block of cheese, guys. Gonna have to cut our Scrabble game short.
Mosquito Man is gonna pick up that block of cheese
Yeah.
and
Does the
whatever.
exact same thing.
There is a side door in this room as well. Like the guy was sitting right across from the door you entered. You just decked him with a piece of cheese.
Okay,
Danny's destruction.
and he's in. Okay, so the voice I heard is from that side room, right?
Yeah, the voice you heard is from that side room.
And there's only that side room, and we're in a tower, so the stairs are in that side room?
Yeah, the stairs would be in that side room.
Okay. Well, with the favor of a very enraged man, because his birds are in danger, he assumes are his birds, for all he knows they could be a few metallarks, he's gonna bust in and repeat his action.
Okay. Busting the door open, you are met with the horrible visage of the wyvern. Just looming over the door, waiting for whoever would come in, except it does not move. At all.
Is it petrified?
no, it's still very much flesh and blood. But for now, we'll swap to Crosha. Boy, these turn orders are really chaotic. Crosha.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently, I've already set my trap.
Yep, and one of the
Traps.
doors opens.
Oh boy, who's getting wet
And-
with the torch today?
A very, very gaunt, white-haired, druid-looking fellow steps out of the door. Eh?
Is he gonna be
And
mad
some-
about the house on fire?
He has hit the tripwire, but he hasn't pulled forward enough to set it off yet. But he's pulled just far enough ahead that he cannot... Like, he can't back up or it'll set off the trap, but he can't move forward or it'll set off the trap. This is a pickle. He just sees you, Crosha. Doesn't seem to comprehend that you're the one who laid the trap. Could you help me?
I'm like, I'll take my dagger and I'll just carefully disarm the trap.
Finish the dishes. Oh no, you haven't.
I'll carefully disarm the trap, and I'm ready to also stab this man if he does anything.
Ah, thank you. So what brings a ranger like you to Thunder Tree?
I tell him we were following our friend who ran ahead of us.
Ah, okay. I think I've seen him walking around in my sleeping.
I also ask him if he's seen
That's
a dragon of any sort around.
Oh yes, I've seen a dragon nearby. Calls himself
Where?
the Green Sky. He just lives up the road, right up there. He points to the tower, where you're pretty sure two of your friends are now hiding.
I looked at the tower, and my face is of immediate dread.
Yeah, he's a playful sort.
I give a sigh, thank the man, and I walk off. I don't know what to do now. I was just about to set this man's house on fire.
Well, I have to tend to my garden. He walks back through his house to the other door. Opens it, steps over the trap this time, and just calmly goes out to tending his garden. Yep. That is your encounter with the local druid.
I pray to God he never finds out.
He just reaches down, takes up the rope. Yes, this will help support the tomatoes.
So yeah, I'm walking over to the tower,
Okay.
sighing that I found the dragon and I'm not happy.
Okay. So you're about at the crossroads when we get back to Deagle and Toaster.
Well,
There is
Deagle's
a-
not there yet.
He's
Or at
he's
least-
like right next to the building right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he watched you go in and deck someone with a piece of cheese.
That's all he saw. He just saw me kill a man. Not entirely intentionally.
But yeah, Desert Eagle is off taking care of the dishes. Toaster.
Okay. I'm going to... Okay, so I opened it. There's the wyvern above me, right?
Yep.
But he's not attacking me. And
He's
I
not attacking
recognize
you?
this as the wyvern that the Dragonborn had
Very much
from
so.
rumors.
Very much so.
But he's not attacking me, even though he technically could.
He's not even moving.
Like, is he just, like, stiff still, or...
Roll. What kind of check do you want to roll on this? Investigation, medicine, perception. There's a lot of things you could roll on this one.
Intelligence, I guess?
Just general intelligence?
What's investigation? No. Nature? No.
I had to go grab something real quick.
Religion? No. I guess it'd have to be insight.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that check for me.
So that's a modifier of 2. Hey,
Hey.
I'll take it.
Okay, so your insight reveals exactly why this creature is not attacking you. It could be normally it could be for a number of reasons. Like it hadn't seen you yet. It hadn't seen you yet for whatever reason. It was biding its time. It was playing with you. But you've determined that it's more likely because of the fact that there are 7 spears sticking out of its back right now, some of which are even protruding through the chest.
So is it dead or
It is
dying?
very dead. The odd thing, however, is that it's being supported from the ceiling of this level of the tower by a series of very, very hefty chains and ropes.
That's
was-
concerning.
It was placed here deliberately, and for some things entertainment.
Well, that rules Stern out. I'm going to proceed with a little bit more caution,
Yep.
but still look for the birds. I'm looking for the birds.
Okay, so heading up the stairs then.
Yes.
So heading up the stairs, the
Oh,
first.
and I'm ready to attack.
Okay.
Prepared.
Heading up the stairs, the first thing you see are Karakoa and her mom, as well as a couple of broken, frayed ropes on either side of them, just kind of wriggling with their beaks tied shut. The rest of this room is less than encouraging. It's very clear that some large creature makes its bed in here, and because of your method of arrival, has prepared a series of little games for you. Most of which are just little trinkets or like stacking puzzles, just to gauge your intelligence and what kind of creature you are. However, it is not very clever. Actually, we'll find out in just a moment. We'll see if my dice decide if it's clever or not. My dice decide that it's very clever.
Oh boy.
And while you get the feeling that you're being watched, you cannot quite tell from where.
Okay. So there's these puzzles there, and then there's the Kanku.
The Kenku are tied high on the wall, but otherwise okay. Looking a little bit frightened. It looks like they're trying to. It looks like they're trying to yell, or chirp, or whatever they do.
So based off of the fact that Mosquito Man has faced many interesting situations in the past, could he use insight, so like wisdom, to decide whether he should rescue the Kenku first or deal with the puzzles to spare all their lives?
The puzzles don't. Well, you could roll an insight check.
Yeah, I don't want the Kenku to die. Also, it feels like... Oh, well, hey. Tell me the wrong answer, because I'm doing it.
These puzzles look like the most interesting and important things of all time. Across all dimensions, these puzzles hold the key to immortality, everlasting life, dimensional travel, and perfect cheese making.
Okay. So I'm
Wow.
going to give a palm sort of like, hold on a moment, it'll be okay, to the Kenku, and I'm going to go straight to the first puzzle.
Cheese making grommet.
Like, pull it.
All we need to know is how to make the perfect crackers.
Okay, so, Toaster, I just imagine that you're just sitting there with like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this goes this way. This goes this way. No, that's wrong. Desert
Rubik's
Eagle.
Cube has never been so stressful for him.
Yeah. Desert Eagle, it is your turn.
Oh boy!
You must be on his
So where
phone.
was I again?
You are actually downstairs in the same building as Toaster is.
He's gonna have to roll his own checks because he'll have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, you're in the building. You're in the room with the man who got his brain basically knocked out by a flying piece of cheese.
What's in here somewhere? So can I tell which way Mosquito Man went?
Yeah, there's exactly one side door and it's now open. There's a very, very dead wyvern in the other room, and you watch Toaster go up the stairs.
He's muted.
Why is he muted?
I
So I was muted on my desktop because I didn't want my background to bother you.
I think you're on your phone now, too,
Yeah.
because I'm hearing an echo.
No, that's Alan Crowley.
Oh.
yeah, it is.
I don't know why it's Alan Crowley.
Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do, Desert Eagle? What do?
Well,
So thank you.
I'm gonna go through the water,
water.
not the water, the
So-
door. I'm sorry.
Okay, going through the door. Past the dead wyvern.
Yeah,
And
past
up
the
the
dead
stairs?
wyvern. Yep.
And what you see is a little bit unusual, so I'm going to need a perception check from
I'll
you.
go the artifact.
All right.
Because there's some pieces in here that are very, very obvious and others that are not.
Can I convince you that that's actually a 14?
No.
Damn.
Okay, so what you see is Mosquito Man playing with a multicolored cube of some sort, sitting on a yellow carpet, while two Kenku wriggle desperately against the wall. There are other puzzles in this room for you as well.
I guess I look at one of the puzzles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Toaster has solved her Rubik's Cube.
yeah.
Alright.
Infinite knowledge is yours.
Okay, and now that I've solved the
Sorry.
puzzle, can I?
We're going to take care of Desert Eagle, then we'll get right back. Then we'll get right back to Crochet, and then we'll get back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So this puzzle looks like two interlocking chains that are that you could probably disconnect from each other if you moved them in a certain way in a certain order.
And so I'm guessing the solution is not just break it apart with my bare hands.
It would work, but that's probably not the solution the puzzle master is expecting.
He would also probably be very mad that I broke his puzzle.
Potentially.
Also, I don't want to be a dick. So I'm gonna roll intelligence
Yeah.
to see if I can solve the puzzle.
Okay. Okay, roll me intelligence then.
Lol.
You managed to get a few steps in, but you don't quite solve it. With that, we go to Crochet. Crochet. Crochet?
Crochet?
Oh no.
Oh no.
The ranger has vanished.
The ranger.
Dang it,
The
Hank.
ranger. They've poop farted.
No, it's Hank. He's got a plan.
Okay, I guess we're going back to Toaster.
All right.
Toaster, you have figured out this puzzle cube, but you have no idea how this possibly connects to the secrets of immortality. As you're beginning to hear a amused chuckle coming from somewhere else in the room.
Okay, but can I recognize where it's coming from?
Perception check.
Six plus
Hmm.
reception is wisdom. Okay, so that's an 8. So I
Okay.
might not know where it's coming from, but
Yeah, so you're looking around. You're looking around. The Kenku have just stopped. Like they are scared. They are very scared of what's happening.
can I see where they're looking?
You can see where they're looking, but I won't reveal what it is this second. Crochet, are you
Back.
returned?
We can't hear him.
What?
There we go.
Sorry, for the reason every time I like Roll20 doesn't want to reload, load anything else, so I have to refresh the page. For some reason, it's causing my computer to freak out.
Oh,
Like
All right.
major lag spike.
okay. So, Crochet.
Yeah.
All of your friends, as far as you know, are in the fun tower with the green dragon that the druid has so kindly warned you about.
Can I fly up into the room, or is it just
You
like no?
can.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up to the room because screw walking.
And as you're doing this, roll me a stealth check.
Why do I keep going to D&D Beyond? I guess I'm
Because you
just too used
can.
to that. Okay, rolled. Okay, again 19. So then my
Ah, nice.
stealth modifier is +5, so
Okay.
24.
What you see is the green dragon. Currently wrapped around the back side of the tower, so it's invisible from the front. It has one. It
Hello?
has one of it. Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. It was another major lag spike for me rolling on D&D Beyond.
Okay. So you can see it. You can see this green dragon. It's curled around the back of the tower such that it's invisible from the front. But it has two of your party members in one of its wings right now. It's using it as carpeting. And it is very interested in what they're doing. So interested, in fact, that it has not noticed you.
Hmm.
Sorry?
Hmm.
Crocia?
Probably lag.
This is like a full-grown dragon. Like this one has a breath attack.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a full-ass dragon. It's not nearly as big as the ones that you've heard about, though. It's probably young.
Okay. So I don't want to attack it. That's the stupidest thing I could do right now.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I don't think I could sneak into this building and grab the Kenku without it seeing.
A fair assessment, given that it's basically looking right at them.
Exactly. I think right now my best idea is to... I'm going to assume it can understand me considering I speak Draconic.
All right.
Okay, so... Here's what I'm thinking. I could do two things that are both stupid, but they just might work. I roll acrobatics and just yoink the Kenku out.
Oh, okay.
Yoink the Kenku out. Or I try rolling persuasion and seeing if it would just let them go. If I fail, I might as well just join the group.
Okay, so how are you doing this? Are you just landing on the opposite side of the tower from it, or?
I'm gonna try the fancy way at first. So I'm gonna roll. A d20. Oh, wait. Good. Okay.
Do you want anything about what you asked me?
Kip, roll. Okay, at 17. Let's see if that works. Can I convince this dragon to just let the Kenku go?
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to get its attention.
All right. Not
Yeah,
bad.
I'm just gonna get its attention, and while speaking Draconic, I'm going to see if I can convince it to. That
So this dragon,
the wrath of the mosquito.
yeah, this dragon looks like he's considering your request. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Why? That's all he responds with. Why? Toaster and Desert Eagle both roll perception checks, please. Ooh.
By the way, I heard nothing of what you just said because of the lag spike.
22.
Yeah. The dragon simply
So just
asks
give me the-
why.
Okay, so I'm going to say those two Kenku are very precious to a certain someone in there, and bad things might happen, and things may go wrong if things bad happen to those Kenku.
Toaster, could I get a perception check, please?
Okay.
War crimes will be committed on a very large scale.
I tried to roll it, but I drew a line. Okay, so it's a 20
A
with your
loin.
modifier.
Okay, so both of you guys have noticed that the dragon has been watching you. He's been happy watching you guys try to figure out these puzzles he left for you. He is ecstatic. He's kind of got his head under like a. He's got a gray blanket on top of his head, so it kind of blends in with the rocks.
Oh.
So you say the little bird things are precious to you. Hmm?
To me?
How precious?
Precious enough that I'm about to punch your face in.
I immediately fly down and shove and just gently put Mosquito Man back a bit and say, hold on. We do not want to fight here.
Roll diplomacy, please.
We just want the Kenku back.
How strong do these...
Wait, roll diplomacy?
Roll diplomacy. With advantage because you did just shove one of your party members.
Okay, what does that mean?
Diplomacy is charisma.
Oh, charisma.
That has to be a stat. There's no way that's not a stat.
It isn't. I'm just gonna roll charisma normally.
No, frickin' way.
I'm gonna roll it with advantage because you said so.
I guess it would be persuasion.
Okay, I got a 16.
Okay.
Just purely on charisma.
I'll go ahead and roll against it, actually.
But you'll let me roll again?
Okay, so you've
Are you
successfully
saying-
persuaded this green dragon not to attack you just yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, can I roll persuasion again? Now, can I roll persuasion this time and ask if we complete his puzzles, the Kenku can go, plus we can get a little something extra, like a little bit of money or something.
That's pushing it.
Like, all of the excitement just falls from its eyes as you ask that. And he looks
Hey, I
at
haven't
the
even
and he
rolled
just
yet.
looks at the elephant.
I haven't even rolled yet.
Yeah, that request is a very tall order. So he's actually changed target. He's seeing what other people have to say. And what say you, my little pachyderm?
Sorry, I was focused on this chain. What the hell did everyone say?
Why should I relinquish these delightful little chicken tenders to you? What will you give me in trade?
But do you have any concept of me giving him 20 pieces of gold?
This is a dragon, of course it would. But he's more focused on Desert Eagle right now to notice you rifling through your purse.
My purse is a very big...
I'm just trying to think of what to give her.
Well, if
Okay,
you can't
question,
think
but
of anything interesting, if you can't think of any ways to interest me, perhaps some entertainment.
Mosquito Man, it's my turn.
Yes, man of the mosquito.
Alright, listen here, you big, buck-headed turkey.
I just face palm.
You see here, those birds are worth more to me than you little cancerous cell in my brain. I have killed a man with a block of cheese by accident. I have ended things. I will take you down for these small birds because they're probably the last bit of childhood innocence in my brain.
Is that a fact?
And I am going to throw this salsa in your eye.
Yes. Oh boy.
If you don't stop
I'm
causing
just gonna
problems.
start sharp.
Gross is
I'm
gonna
just gonna like.
So I'm gonna have
aside and or
I'm gonna have two
is
bottles
it
in my
put the
hands.
purse away?
One covered by my hand so no one can see what the bottle is, and the other one clearly that super powerful salsa.
Oh balls.
I just facepalm hard, like it was audible throughout the entire tower.
So it looks for a moment that this dragon is considering your terms.
Mosquito Man's the most interesting thing known, probably.
Okay. Okay. This is fine.
I don't think this is in fact fine.
Mosquito
So-
Man's electric.
So this green dragon considers your terms before its head just lunges across, and it just eats Caracoa.
What?
There's that crunching and snapping of all the bones all at once
Wait,
before he
I wanna
spits it
use-
to the ground.
I'm using action surge.
Roll
right
initiative.
now. No,
Okay, we're rolling initiative.
I'm using action surge. That's a fact.
21.
Okay.
Wait, I just realized I used the D&D Beyond dice roller. I'll just send a screenshot in the D&D text channel. There you are.
Okay, I rolled a 10 and my initiative modifier is so I got 13.
Okay. So it looks like Desert Eagle's going first. Toaster, what's your initiative?
I got 10.16.
Okay. So
Where'd the decibel come from?
I don't know.
My
Roll 20 has
players' team.
decimals. Roll 20 has
Is-
decimals for some reason.
That
Okay, anyways. Who's
Anyhow.
going first again? So it's
it's whack.
All right. So for the sake of convenience, Venom Fang, since you know his name, is going last.
okay.
Caracoa is currently laying twitching on the ground. She managed to survive that hit.
Goddamn,
She is-
that's one tough bird.
Fucked up.
We're
In
gonna
a
have
word.
We're gonna have to fix her.
This
But
is
yeah-
why we have clerics.
And this is why I have Cure Wound.
I don't think anybody here is a cleric.
None of
I
us
have
are.
Cure Wounds. That's going to be good enough for us right now.
Yep. We just got to stabilize the bird.
That's priority.
Okay. You know what?
So who
Screw
is
it.
it?
Not the bird.
Just so you
Not my-
guys can have an idea of the layout of the battlefield.
This is a tower.
Hmm?
There is no battlefield.
No.
Oh no. Just so you guys have an idea of the layout of the battlefield.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really talk about that.
Drew on it.
Draw on this shit. So you guys are, of course, up in the tower. I'm just gonna move things around because I can do that. Okay, Rogue.
Holy crap! You can move things around.
Yeah, Rogue is Toaster. Folk Hero is Bulwark, and Noble is Crochet, who's actually
Okay,
on the
gotcha.
wall, I think. All right,
What?
so that's where you guys are. Shit. Damn it. What is going on?
What is going
I
on?
don't. So describe to me what's happening.
Okay, so you guys have just initiated a fight with the lovely Venom Fang, who just basically one-shot Caracoa, except that she's not dead yet. She is laying in a mangled heap on the ground, crying.
So, Desert Eagle's going first?
Yes, Desert Eagle is going first.
I'm going to roll to hit the dragon in the eyeball.
Unfortunately, it is out of your. It is unfortunately vertical problems.
So he decides to throw his axe instead.
Policy. Like, how big is he? I asked this earlier, but you couldn't hear me.
Sorry, how big is who? Venom Fang?
Venom Fang.
Venom Fang is a large creature.
I need more information than that.
Basically 10 feet across of imposing area.
Hmm.
So 10 feet across. What about how high? How tall?
It's just a 10-foot circle. And I
So he's
cannot.
just head all around, so he's just an obese dragon?
Need to roll
It takes up 10 feet of space. That's just the area that he controls passively.
Okay, I'm going to roll to throw my hand axe into his eyeball.
1 second.
I feel like we've done this song and dance of attack the dragon's eyeball before.
We definitely have.
Well, the thing is, if it can't
And
see,
then in
it
that
can't
time, I
hit
was
us.
a wizard. Yeah, true, but also, I was a wizard at that point, and I
There we
couldn't
go.
do jack.
All right, we got a friend here. Well, not a friend.
Nobody cares. It's fun.
Anti-friend.
Okay,
Anti-
Does
Friend.
it-
15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, so what kind of attack is this again? I'm sorry.
I'm throwing one of my hand axes at his eyeball. To this
Okay.
day, I still question why I have two great axes on the character sheet.
Well, you just lost one of them because he ducked.
Damn.
All right, who's next?
Damn
Okay.
you, basic
wait a
movement
minute, no.
functions.
Wait a minute, just 1 second. I forgot. You still have other actions you can perform at the moment.
Oh wait, I can perform action surge.
I mean, you could do that. You can also move.
Wait, what are you?
Fighter.
I'm a fighter.
Okay, so you can do that too.
So, I can use some of my movement, and then can I use action surge?
I think so. I think you can do that.
Okay. I'm gonna move around a bit just so the dragon doesn't slap me on the bootai. And then I'm gonna use action surge to throw my other hand axe at its eyeball.
Okay, so you're getting closer.
Can I just climb up its head and smack it?
Well, you'd have to climb up the wall.
Oh.
Parkour! Just parkoured up to a dragon's eyeball.
Oh. Let's really pull up the damn menu.
Okay, that looks like a 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he...
the thing is, that wasn't a proper dice roll. I'm rolling to hit. I didn't roll anything else. That's just a regular dice roll. I'm trying to... There we go. 22!
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and
What
roll
do you
damage.
mean about that 2? What's that 2 for, though?
I
It
don't.
says you rolled
The-
a d20. Oh,
The,
plus
the
7.
2 was accidental.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it was accidental. I should probably roll that in the d20 thing.
Well,
Plus five, that's-
I see the 3. Okay, so that's 3 damage.
Actually, no, it's a plus 5, so it's 8 damage. Actually, no, it's a plus 5, so it's 8 damage.
Well, no, no, both didn't play, did you?
Okay, so there's now a hand axe sticking out next to Venom Fang's eye.
Okay, but
He just kind of pulls it out and throws it away. It doesn't look like that did a whole lot. Okay, who's next?
Mine
So
Okay.
Bulwark has moved closer, as far as I know.
Because
That's
I'm
about
sure...
That's as close as I can move you.
Because Crochet, what did you get earlier?
I rolled a 13, I think.
Oh, then you're next.
Yeah,
I thought
Crush
you
is
rolled
next.
lower than me.
Yeah, Crush is next.
Okay, so I'm going to, as soon as my freaking roll 20 reloads, I'm rolling to shoot this thing straight in the eyeball because I know. You know what? I'm just gonna try shooting it in the mouth. Just like Relations, you now have an arrow sticking into your tongue. Like, I'm aiming to shoot this thing inside the mouth.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll tell you when it finishes loading.
Caraco is boxed. It didn't have any explosives left, did it?
No, it did not.
Hmm.
Okay, it's nearly done. Gotta hit it when I have to do this. Takes so long, but I'll tell you when I roll. This
It'll
time might
all
just,
be worth it in the end.
it hopefully will be.
Yeah,
So
hopefully.
I just shoot this thing in the mouth and it somehow pierces its brain.
I mean, maybe if you roll a nat 20. Plus like 10.
I mean, my hit modifier is +7 and then my damage has a +3 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm in. I am rolling a.
All right, go, go, go.
So. Oh, wait, nope, that's winning. And. Roll. 24!
Nice. Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. Wait, sorry, that is the hit. Roll damage, please.
Okay, that's a little bit of that, and with some of that. So. Rolling a hit. Not rolling damage, I mean. Holy crap, I got an 11.
Okay.
That is like maximum damage for me. That's my maximum damage right now with a bow.
Wowie!
Nice. So Venom Thing responds more to that arrow than he did to that axe to the face. Toaster, you're up.
Alright. So this thing is across the room from me, and I've got the two Kenku there, right?
Yeah, the two Kenku are on the opposite side of the room. You're actually between the two at the moment.
Good. Okay. So you know how I said I was holding two jars?
Yep.
I'm gonna drink one of them.
Okay.
Yes, it's the Cloud Giant Strength Potion.
Oh, okay. Someone's using their magic item.
Oh boy! I mean,
Okay.
I've used mine a while back for that extra dexterity.
Okay. Cloud Giant Strength Potion consumed. Go ahead and follow those effects as appropriate.
Yep. So that adds a +8 to my strength. So strength goes to 27 for a while.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to pierce through the eye, hopefully.
I'm just gonna punch him.
No.
She,
I'm gonna use a spear.
Oh, throwing spear.
No.
no, they have a
Oh.
normal spear.
Oh, okay.
I have a regular spear. That's what I killed the other beastie with.
Okay.
I mean, hey, the pointy stick, it always works.
Most dangerous weapon of all time.
Okay, I don't
Yes, it
have
is.
the stats written down for the spear, so let me open my book.
The entirety of human history is just learning how to throw rocks.
Do you know what page the spear
I don't
stats
know
are?
what page it is, but I know its damage. It does 1d6 piercing damage.
Okay, 1d6 piercing damage.
Well, honestly, I feel like having a rock on a stick thrown into your sternum would do more damage.
So I'm gonna go straight to the eye.
Okay.
I have to roll the hit, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I can't see it. Hold on. 18.
Oh,
And then, because this is...
this is a melee
Well,
attack.
I don't get any bonus for roll to hit, do I?
It's your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So yes, it would affect this, I believe.
Oh, so I'm an idiot.
And then it also adds that 8 to your damage because it's a strength-based attack.
Hey, that's a lot of damage.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Since big numbers.
So it would be a d6. So it'd be 1d6 plus 8. And does it get any more because it's higher than a 20?
No, it's only if you roll a natural 20 that you get a critical hit. Unless you have improved critical, in which case it's 19.
So, well, that's 9, but I'm also using action surge.
Okay.
So I have another action.
Throw more spears.
So I get to roll the same thing. So that's 9 and 10, so that's 19 damage to the eye.
Okay, so I just did -9.
But I used action surge.
Okay, so you don't have that for another long rest. Okay. So Venom Fang is just clutching at his eye and recoiling, screaming.
I'm not removing it from his eye either. I'm leaving that spear in.
Well, no, he's pulling back. So he's pulling back. So unless you want to lose the spear, you kind of have to pull it out.
Yeah.
And like, the other eye is just
Besides,
welling with tears.
Besides,
got other
ripping the spear out would do more. Ripping out the spear would do more damage.
I guess I should rip it out.
Yeah, the foreign object is there. It's not supposed to be there.
So like, Venom Fang just rears backwards, with like one eye welling in tears, the other eye just kind of dripping blood.
Okay, can I shoot it again?
What the hell was that about? I was just playing.
You hurt my birds.
And you took my eye.
No. And you deserved it.
And just like that, he's breathing toxic gas.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. Oh, screw this. Screw this noise. I'm using absorb elements.
Okay.
What does that do?
Everybody
It
make it.
absorbs breath. It basically absorbs elemental damage, poison included.
Okay, so basically you're taking no damage from that. Actually,
Yeah, pretty much.
You didn't have that
Actually,
prepared as a
no.
You
I
didn't
know, I
have
don't
that.
have it prepared, so it's more
Yeah.
like I just did this last second.
I don't know why I rolled the dice.
that's
I'm just messing around with
Not.
it.
That's not how that works.
Oh no.
Do they have to prepare the action?
You do have. If you're going to use it as a reaction, you have to prepare that action during your turn.
I'm using it as a reaction. It says I can
Yeah.
use it as a reaction.
Yes, you have to. Yes, but you have to prepare that reaction before you have to use it. I think.
Casting time, one reaction, which you take when you would take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage.
Hold on. I'm looking this up. I'm confused about this.
We're all.
That's what I'm reading.
I'm looking at it. Reaction is an instant response to a trigger of some kind which can occur on your turn or someone else's. Opportunity die. Most common type of reaction. When you take a reaction, you can't take another one until the turn next turn. Okay.
So I'm going to say I just cast that spell, and congratulations, now I have a sword and poison.
Yeah, I think you can actually. I think you can actually do that.
Okay, and
But
just to
it's
be
only
sure,
for him,
just
it doesn't affect the others, does it?
yeah, it's only for me. So I literally just jumped away
so-
in the way of this
okay,
attack,
so-
and I just
Hey.
sucked it up.
Okay, so
I just
Toaster,
sucked up this man's attack.
Toaster, by virtue of gas mask, is perfectly fine.
I just absorbed the damn
Crochet,
thing.
by virtue of spells, is fine. Desert Eagle, I need you to
Yeah, also
roll a
that takes up a spell
Constitution
slot.
save.
By
Damn
the way,
it.
my sword is now imbued with poison, so if I stab this guy, he's
18.
going to hurt.
An 18. Okay.
Now I feel bad for Venom Fang. I just wrecked
Okay.
his day.
That is 21 poison damage.
Fuck!
Are you okay?
Fuck!
I take it the answer is no.
Is half my health!
Hey, at least you succeeded
okay.
the save. That could have just killed you outright.
I have
Okay.
23 HP! You dragon dickhead! You botched plastic surgery of a goddamn reptile! I'm
like
gonna
the
shove
dragon.
this stupid fucking great axe so far up your non-existent cloaca, you'll be tasting steel for the rest of your stupid, worthless existence!
Nico, please calm down.
You're gonna give the Nichols a heart attack,
Desert Eagle, please roll intimidation.
and you're gonna get my friend in trouble. She doesn't have her headphones, and you're
Okay. So what's
scary.
Nico's turn?
Get her in trouble.
Can I get that intimidation roll, please, Desert Eagle?
Sure.
It didn't mean to roll a d20. I'm trying to figure out how I did that
say
thing
narrative?
before.
That'd be funny.
You're scaring
Please. Did you roll it?
scaring the cat. I'm gonna need you to leave the restaurant.
Can I re-roll it, please?
Sure.
Don't let
Roll
him
with
re-roll
advantage.
it.
Why not?
Alright.
Hey, this thing's
Roll
already
it, man.
scared.
We'll take.
This
I've
guy's
already moved.
scared enough.
Okay.
Oh, there
So that is a. I'm going to roll Venom Fang's wisdom save on this one. Oh! Well, combat's over.
Did he just flee?
Venom Fang just fucked off.
This big man did the most damage.
He's like, nope. I'm not dealing with it. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab
Okay.
the bird. Oh
Guys,
no.
POV, when
Oh,
the
no.
fighter gets so mad he activates rage.
Okay, guys, listen to me. Just
guys,
shut.
I have cure
Shut.
wounds.
Hold on. We need to take the Kenku now because they're in the gas environment. At least they're low to the ground now, so they
Actually,
should be
no.
fine.
Kariko's mom is still on the wall.
All right. Well,
She is
didn't
Okay,
still
so
pissed.
I'm
attack
currently.
earlier. We're
Okay.
grabbing the birds, we're vacating the area, and you're healing the wounds. I grab the birds and I go. I
Yeah,
tell
both
you
of-
this
I
while I'm
follow
on the
suit.
way.
Yeah, both of the birds are offering about the same resistance as a corpse would right now, except one of them is more mangled than the other.
Yeah, I'm taking both of them and my magical cheese. I'm shoving it down their beaks. My
And
magical
then meanwhile,
cheese.
I'm gonna cure spell slot of the day, so cure on
Okay.
on Karikawa.
Bro, I accidentally got so angry I activated Dwarven Rage.
Yeah, you did.
No, I rolled it
Karakoa
on D&D Beyond.
Looks horrendously confused. Please go ahead and roll healing.
What the fuck? There's a red
I'm rolling
snake
healing.
charging at me with no head.
Are you asking that to
I'm asking you,
So
Crusher,
you have
since
to
you're
Oh,
the
to
healer.
me?
healing.
Yeah, you're the healer, so go
Yeah,
ahead and roll
no,
healing.
hold on. Okay, hold on. My freaking... I rolled it on D&D Beyond, so now I have a lag. So now my
Oh, shit.
computer had a lag.
I think I
But I'm just... I wish I had like the D8 dice so I could just flip, but screw it, I'm gonna have to wait. Because I had to reload the page.
She's destroying her own clothes now. Great.
Oh, okay,
Don't
we're back.
Don't ask me what my
Advanced-
sister's doing.
Advanced dice roll. Here we go. Advanced dice roll. D8. +1. Roll. I healed a total of 2 HP.
Okay, Karakoa is
First healer of all
stabilized.
time.
Karakoa is
Healer of all
stabilized.
time.
Her eyes,
I'm using
No,
Karakoa's eyes pop open.
hug her as much as I can without injuring her, and lovingly shove the healing power of cheese balls.
Okay,
All
how
of them.
many cheese balls are you stuffing into Karakoa's beak?
I don't think her stomach can handle too much right now, so 10.
so this have a healing power of 1.
Of one, but I'm breaking
yeah,
them
so
into
that's
smaller
just-
balls
Okay, so
so
that's
that
just
like she can actually
10.
eat them.
It's just 10 health.
Yes. And then I'm giving some to her mom as well.
Oh yeah, her mom is just unconscious right now. She is rolling death saves. Speaking of which, I should have her roll death saves.
No, I'm saving her. I'm giving her
Good
cheese.
news is it's 1 success and 1 failure, so she's breaking even.
I'm saving her.
Okay,
I'm saving them both the cheese.
I will roll with advantage on this one. That is still 1 failure. She's at 2 failures now. Anyone else want to help her?
I'm helping her.
I can't.
Okay,
I don't have any more spell slots.
rolling with advantage. That is 3 failures. Anyone else?
I am saving her. How can
You
I?
are helping her. You're doing everything you can to help her.
Can I use human drugs? I mean, I have my medical
The
pouch.
We're on the final roll.
No, I have
Oh,
medical
shit.
pouch. Can't I use it to help?
Yeah, that's what you're doing right now. You're using your medicine skill.
Crap. Wait, can I roll?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Medicine is wisdom. Roll. Next. Please be good.
I think it's good.
It's good.
Okay, so now she's at 3 failures and 3 successes. She is breaking even again. We're on the
I'm
final
gonna-
roll.
Can I do it again?
That used up your medical kit.
Well, crap.
The final roll. Will Karakoa be an orphan? Or will she get to go home with her mom and never go adventuring again? Karakoa's mom wakes up
Yeah!
with full health.
Yes.
Because the cheese and
She got a
myself.
natural 20 on that roll.
I love her.
Damn.
I'm gonna hug her so tightly. I'm like, oh, you're alive. You're alive. Good, good. Help me stuff cheese into your daughter's face.
She's a little bit dazed, and then she starts patting your back, Toaster, because you're the one hugging her, and she just keeps going to an uncomfortable degree.
That's fine. I'll hold her like a child. She is my bird. I'm going to help the other one while I hold her because she's small.
Yeah,
And-
Karakoa, meanwhile, is still screaming in pain because all of her bones are broken.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I would do something, but I don't
Help
have
her.
any spell slots left and take
That's
her.
fine. I mean, you just have a more or less abandoned tower in a town to deal with.
Wait,
So shall we?
no,
can I,
it wouldn't
can
have
you
medical
rest?
supplies in it. We're in an abandoned. The druid! We're taking the bird to the druid.
Toaster.
I grab her.
You do not know about the druid. Only one
Oh,
person in the
crap.
party
You're
knows
right.
about the druid.
I know nothing about the druid.
I tell them about the druid.
Ah.
And we
Okay.
rush to the druid.
I wonder if,
I
I wonder
forgot.
if he has a token.
I'm rushing to the druid.
So while she does that, I'm gonna look around the tower, literally. And...
Okay, I'm taking both birds with me to the druid, and I'm also going to continually, like while I'm running, try to give a little bit more cheese to Karakoa.
I tell
Slowly
the
bring up
elephant
her
man
health.
to go with Mosquito while I stay behind.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm looking around, seeing if there's literally a tank or something I can use.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where the okay. I'm going there. I'm running.
Boy, it's a
I-
good thing I brought all my books.
If I
Okay, so
encounter any zombies or anything, doesn't matter. I'm disengaging. I'm getting past them with the birds.
okay,
Hello.
so Toaster was the rogue.
Yes.
No, Toaster was the rogue. Toaster was the rogue. Okay, so Toaster's the rogue. Bulwark, are you accompanying Toaster and the birds, or are you helping Crochet loot?
I'm conflicted right now.
Yeah, that's all right. I have to get the DMG handy.
Well, you gotta admit, I'm pretty sure that was really funny, right? Am I the only one?
I thought that was amazing. Just the explosion of rage.
It's just like the rage explosion caused the dragon to retreat.
It's like, no, I don't want to deal with that.
I think a lot of it probably had something to do with the stabbing of the eye, too.
Yeah, like, that.
Also, the fact that we shot him in the mouth.
Yeah, all things aside, that dragon is supposed to flee the fight too. And all you did was do so much damage in such a short period of time that it was like, I don't think I want to live here. This place is terrifying.
And then there was also the elephant man getting poisoned by its breath, and instead of just dying, it got angry.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm out.
Are you going to get food?
Oh,
Where are
I'm
you
gonna
going?
go get food. I'm going to go get food real quick.
Okay, so I
Eagle,
guess
tell us if you're coming with me or you're going with. You know.
You think you can handle yourself, Mosquito Man?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let Mosquito Man handle himself. I'm gonna go help Crochet loot.
Here's the challenge rating of a young green dragon. Hold on, I'm trying to find the challenge rating of this green dragon. Damn it. Ah, okay. Okay. So Crochet is looting. Toaster is following his directions to the druid, while Caracoa screams in agony.
Yep. I'm gonna bust into that room and be like, I need help,
right.
please.
We'll resolve Toaster first. So
Okay, that's fine.
okay, so Toaster busting into the room. You see a very gaunt white-haired man currently making some strange form of vegetable soup.
He sees
Oh, hello.
He sees a bedraggled, stressed out man without a real face, and he's like, please help my bird. She's dying. She needs help. You're a wizard. Help.
Oh, okay. Set her on the bed.
I do so.
Yeah, his bed is not so much a bed as much as it is just a thick blanket of moss on the floor.
It's enough.
Yeah. So Caracoa.
Yeah, that's why you can't really be picky.
Yeah, so this wizard is, of course, just dealing with Caracoa as best as he's able. I am going to roll for healing.
Okay.
I have like 3 books open around me right now, and I'm using all of them. One moment while
Transcended the title of bookworm.
I have.
You are the book snake.
Now I'm the bookworm.
Oh, worm with a Y.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm trying to find the healing word spell. Actually, no, we'll use that one. Yeah, we'll use that one.
Olivia, you need to watch
So-
some software.
The wizard druid just raises his hands above his head. It's like, stand back! I'm going to magics. Holds his hands out above Caracoa. Papa fuck! And immediately Caracoa's bones are restored to normal.
What did they roll?
I didn't roll anything. I just cast healing word. It just does a flat 70 healing.
I'm gonna hug Caracoa.
She
And hold
is
her close.
very much better.
So I'm holding her and her mom close, and Mosquito Man is kind of having a bit of a mental breakdown right now, so he's not letting go.
Yeah.
He's just crying in his mask.
Meanwhile, we have to resolve what's going on in Venom Fang's X layer.
AKA my looting.
Yep, let us see what the treasure hoard contains.
Imagine it's nothing but copper coins.
Oh no, there's an actual table for this. Okay, 26.
Watch yourself silverware, Olivia.
Okay, we're going to get to roll even more dice. First of all, roll for initiative. I'm joking, of course.
It's literally only me and
Oh, cool.
it's literally me and people.
You found 6 pieces of stolen art, probably NFTs, stolen directly from Mayor Sheepskin,
My God.
valued at 250 gold a piece.
Okay, so
And you found
yeah, I'm
6
taking
of
those
them.
with me.
Yeah, you found 6 of those.
Okay, I'm taking those.
It
How
seems that
should
a
I
number
add
of
that
them
to
have
my
mustaches
inventory?
drawn on them. Like, even if it's not something that you would normally have a mustache drawn on it. Like, there's a mustache and a monocle drawn onto a mountain on one of them. Oh well.
Okay, okay, so yeah, screw this. How would I add that to my inventory? Also, people, please, Mike.
That would be treasure.
Oh,
Desert Eagle,
just
your
add
mic.
it as treasure.
Your mic.
So just add it as treasure.
Yep. 6 paintings, 250 gold each. However you want to phrase it.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. Custom item. So, treasure. Wait, where did the thing go?
Just however you want to record it is fine.
Okay, hold on. What? Okay, give me a second. So treasure, so what was it about it again?
What?
So it was 6 painting.
6 paintings, 250 gold coins apiece.
250.
Hello.
Hello.
Gold each.
Yeah, Desert Eagle, you have watched your friend pull 6 NFTs from the Horde.
So yeah, there we go. I just added it
Remnants
to.
of the puddle.
Okay, is there anything else?
Not for you. Desert Eagle.
What should I roll?
You don't roll anything. You just tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna search around the room for any extra loot.
Okay, here we go again.
Why is it that I only get the freaking NFT?
Either and that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but like still, they're NFTs.
Hold on, I just realized that there's another thing you found there, Crocia.
Oh,
And I forgot to account for it, so I need to find my tables. Good night. Yeah.
what is that thing?
Wait a minute. Okay, that thing actually rolls out of one of the sleeves of the. That thing actually rolls out of one of the sleeves. Like as you're busy picking up the painting, and you only just catch it. It's a potion of some sort.
Okay,
It's a red one.
okay, can I analyze it?
I mean, you could, but it would take some time. Desert Eagle,
Okay, I'm going.
Yes.
you have found a very peculiar-looking bag.
Ayo, is this a bag of hold?
Only one way to find out.
I'm going to open it and attempt to put in my great axe.
You also find some treasure.
How much?
You find 8 pieces of art objects worth 25 gold apiece.
Neat.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Speaking of
So
the
what
great
kind of
axe,
potion-
the great axe does seem to disappear past the entrance to this bag.
Alright. Crocia, come look what I found. Damn it, I did the voice wrong. Crochet. I'm trying. Crochet. Come look at this neat bag I found.
I walk over to him to see what it is.
I take my great axe out of the bag.
Yep, it goes in and out very easily.
I clap and then I say, "Very nice. I found a potion."
Wonderful.
But there's
I
a
don't know
wizard here
what
that can
kind-
analyze it for you too. But you also have
Okay, I'm
you also
go-
have one more companion who is yet to loot the place, though they are busy with other things right now.
We are going to go over to Druid to see if he can analyze the potion I found. I'm going to feel I'm going to feel very upset if it be like potion of healing.
Mosquito Man's just having
We fought a
mental
dragon. Just
breakdown.
I fought I shot a dragon. Find a potion.
Maybe it's a potion of greater healing.
Fear not.
I mean, that'd be useful if I had more HP than you, but like, I don't know.
I just now realized that I can downsize the icons. I am very smart.
What?
I only just now realized I can downsize the icons so they actually fit on the battle map correctly. I'm very smart. Okay, so
that was basically everything in the room.
yeah, as far as you guys can loot, though you've still got one person who might see something of value in there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, me and Toaster, not me, Toaster, me and Deagle are heading straight to the Druid so I can analyze this potion.
So by the time you get there, the whole situation with Karakoa and her mom has been resolved. Like they're definitely shaken. Karakoa is still crying, but they're gonna be fine. They'll live.
Mosquito Man has not let go of them.
Yeah,
He's
Mosquito Man
crying
has
his
not
own
let go.
tears.
Karakoa is patting his back too. Like they're both just patting it in an uneven pattern. Like, not sure if this is the normal length of hug, but they're not
Okay,
pushing.
so
her.
I walk over. Okay, so I walk over to the Druid and I see what this potion is. We found it in Venom Fang's lair.
Ah! He looks at the potion. He adjusts like a wooden monocle with a spider sitting in it. The spider, interestingly enough, looks up at the potion, then looks like it talks to him a little bit, like mandibles pinch. He makes a similar noise that it made. Ah, yes. This is a potion of healing. Just a regular one. It'll heal health. Please tell me Crochet didn't just die.
I'm pretty sure you just killed Crochet.
Not again. Well, thank you for chasing out that dragon. Here's a little something before you leave. He holds out. He reaches into a belt pouch and takes something out. You can't quite see what it is yet. Holds it up to you, Crochet. If you're still here. Ah, it must be lag. Yeah, it's probably lag. Well then. You, Mosquito Face. You will receive the payment.
I look past him and I just like reach out my hand, kind of gingerly, to take it.
The druid just strides over directly to you.
God, that was such a big lag spike.
Yeah, the druid walks directly over to you, Toaster. Holds his hand out over yours and drops a bunch of acorns into your palm. For your troubles.
Wait, what?
He's paying you extra for removing Venom Fang.
Oh, okay. So, what did you pay me with again?
He
I
tried
put
to give you acorns apparently.
I put the acorns in my bag. I look at Karakoa.
So yeah,
I
I
put her
just get, yeah.
2 feet in front of me, and I just look her in the eyes. I quietly open up my satchel and, well, my bag, and I pull out her box, her battered box.
Ba-ba-boom. She just
Oh, also,
lays
what
over the box.
considering I like spectator to all hell. What was the potion again?
The potion is a potion of healing.
Just a normal one?
Just a normal one.
Yeah, okay.
It heals health. Thank you for being rid of that green dragon. Now, if you don't mind, I'd rather like to take care of my garden in peace.
I give him a nod and I gesture everyone to leave.
And the Skewer Man kind of nods, but he takes the Kanku with him to go to the tower again.
Ba-ba-boom. Karako just sadly repeats, ba-ba-boom.
I reply to her, "We'll get you. We'll fix it. And it'll be more
Okay.
sparkly than before."
More sparkle.
Yes.
Now that is a word she likes.
I start looking around
No.
the tower, maybe even looking for some sparkly stuff for the new box.
Okay. So you guys are all back in the tower, like a happy family reunion. Everybody is. I'm sorry, I grabbed that. I did not mean to. I can pull parts of images. Everyone is back in the castle. And now it is time to roll for loot. One final time. Probably the last roll of the session, actually. At this point, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Last roll is... 79. Oh. Oh.
What happened?
Oh, boy.
I am scared.
That is 10 gemstones.
Ooh.
Each one is worth 100 gold coins apiece.
Dang.
But wait, there's more. Because there's something in those. There's something among those gemstones.
Yeah.
There is another curious bag.
Ooh. Can I test it out? Like I try to reach my hand in to grab something or something?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can grab anything from it. Like marbles or sparklies. Or just dump it out.
Just so you're just shaking it, nothing falls out.
Okay, so I reach in to see if I can grab anything.
There's nothing. It doesn't feel like there's anything in the bag. It just feels like empty space at the moment.
Okay. Then I just I just put it in my bag.
What do you think? Odds or evens?
Evens.
As you're pulling your hand out of the bag, you feel a tug, but you're able to get your hand back out.
Huh.
This totally isn't foreshadowing.
You have two very similar looking bags in your guys' inventory right now.
Meanwhile, I just have NFTs.
Yeah, you have a bunch of expensive NFTs. Everybody has a fair amount of money in their inventory right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to
I think we're ready to call it a session.
Yeah.
wait, before we do that, can I look for sparklies?
Oh yeah, there's sparklies everywhere.
I'm grabbing a bunch of sparklies and I'm giving it
Okay.
to Karakoa, like
There's, like-
putting it in the box for repair.
The only stuff that she's really interested in is what looks like the trim off of old armor, probably that Venomfang tore apart, trying to get at whoever was inside.
I'll grab it for her.
Yeah,
Trying to
but
help
it's
her.
nicely peeled off. Like the rivets are broken, but those can be replaced.
Okay.
Karakoa is already working on putting the box back together. She's just sitting in the middle of the floor. And we'll close the session off on this final note. As you guys are busy rushing about the tower, helping Karakoa rebuild her box, you hear the door downstairs open, and a panicked gasp. And that's where we're ending the session.
He probably saw his wyvern.
That is where we end tonight's session. Thank you for your attention. I have an echo. Why do I have an echo?
That's howling.
Mm.
Oh. Thank you for tonight's attention. Hey, we made it a whole 2 hours this time. But we did start 15 minutes early. So, good night. Be excellent to each other. Carry and party on, dudes.
Don't die. It's bad for your health.
Goodbye.